And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification button below so you could get notified each and every time I upload a YouTube tutorial on my channel. Thank you all for being here. So today we're going to be making a zipper closer bag at home, and I'll be showing you exactly, telling you exactly what the material you need to achieve this bag. So this is the other side of the bag that I have already sew it. I'll showing you exactly what you need for this. For this, you're going to measure 27 long by 37 wide. For this, you're going to measure 17 long by 37 wide. You're going to be needing 2 of these and also some interfacing fabric to give you a shape of your bag. And also you're going to do the same measurement with your lining fabric, 2 of these. And for the pocket, I've already sewed the pocket now, guys. You're just going to measure 17 wide by 10 long, 2 of this. And also your zipper, same thing as your bag, the measurement of your bag. And also some straps, guys. As you can see, I have made my straps because I didn't want to waste a lot of time doing this on camera. Okay, you're going to be needing 2 of these. For this, you're just going to measure your straps. You're going to measure, cut the fabric 8 centimeter wide by 64 long, and then when you are finished cutting it, you're just going to fold 1 centimeter inside, then iron it, fold it also 1 centimeter inside. You iron it, then after that you put it all together, then sew it straight. So let's start sewing, guys. So now what we're going to do, you're going to take the downer part of your bag, you put it all together. As you can see, I'll be putting it on top. I'll be putting it on top, then I sew 2 centimeters away from the edges. Back stitch all the time, you always start. When you get to the end, always back stitch. So now what we're going to do right now, you're going to open your fabric like this and then you stitch it straight downward, but press it up. I will just go and press it and iron it, then I come back. Let's stitch together. So now we're going to stitch 1/2 centimeter away from the start stitching. As you can see, very small. Always like to back stitch first. Just take your time here and do your knit work, okay? So we went ahead and stitched the 2 backs. I want the 2 sides of the back. So what we're going to do, we're going to attach a lining interfacing fabric to give it some shape. We're going to iron it all together. So now for ironing this interfacing fabric, you're going to put your iron in 120 degree. Put it on top. I forgot to tell you, you put the side that is a little bit that he has some things on top with the wrong side of your fabric. Take your time, press it up. So now that we have finished like ironing interfacing with our fabric, this is what it's going to look like, guys. Going to look like it. It's going to stick together with your fabric. So now let's go ahead and put on our zip, okay? So now what you're going to do with your zip is here, you're going to grab the right side of your zip, facing the right side of your main fabric. This is where we're going to put it together with our lining fabric, okay? First of all, guys, let's go quickly and attach the bucket with the lining fabric before we start putting our zip. So you're going to grab one part of your lining fabric. This is it. Always measure from the topper part. You leave like 17 centimeter from the upper part, okay? So this is what I did. I went ahead and measured 17 centimeter. Actually 13 centimeter away from the top part, and the side is 7 centimeter. Oh yeah, it's not really good. So let's adjust it to be same. Okay, so now put some pins, just some few pins. Go ahead and then stitch it. Remember, always remember that before you go ahead and sew everything, all the measurement of the side are okay, from the top part are okay. It's not good for you to put it too close to the downer part, okay? So let's go ahead and stitch it same. Go ahead, and whenever starting you back stitch, always back stitch. Put down your needle and lift up your sewing machine feet. So half centimeter away from the downer. When you get to the end, make sure your needle is down before you lift up your sewing machine feet, okay? Back stitch. Just give a little bit strength for it. Go back, stitch it up to here. So let me show you what I did, guys. For this bucket to really hold here, I went ahead then stitch it like a triangle, the two sides. I'll do it the other side. So when you are finished sewing the angles of the pocket, it's going to look like something like this. So you can see something like this. So now we're going to separate it into two parts, okay? We start from the downer side, because sometimes you sew it from the upper part. Is when you get down, it's a little bit bigger and it's not good to leave some string mark. Just measure the center of your bucket, separate it into two. So this is it, guys. It looks like something like this. Two different pockets in the back. Now we're going to put our zip, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take I'm sorry. Wait. Take our main fabric. This is my main fabric. You put the right side of your zip facing the right side of the main fabric. Put some pins. Make sure you always put pins. Pin it. And here I also pin. I'm going to put like 3 pins to hold it. So now you take one side of your lining fabric, put the right side of your lining fabric facing the wrong side of the zip. I don't know if I'm really explaining myself too well for you guys to understand me. You take the right side of your zip, the right side of your lining fabric, sorry, put it with the right side, with the wrong side of the zip. So now we start stitching. You could go ahead now, put your zipper full or whatever you have at home to sew a zipper. You could just go ahead, change your zipper, your sewing machine feed to a zipper feed. If not, you just leave it that way. Getting closer to your pins, remove them. Make sure you're checking everything, if the zip is actually in the right place before sewing it, okay? Always get to the end back stitch. Let me just go ahead and back stitch here. It seems like I forgot to back stitch. Always back stitch because you will not my thread just. So now guys, you turn your back. This is what it's going to look like. You can see the right side of the lining fabric went inside and these two sides. So now let's go and press it up. Then I'll go and do that off camera, then I'll bring it and show you guys. So I went ahead and pressed it up. Now we're going to stitch it downwards. You can see I'm going to stitch it straight downward to hold the zip and to keep it nice. Let's stitch like let's say ½ centimeter. Okay. Oh, straight again. Came out. When you're stitching, you check that your lining is in the right place. Just stitch ½ centimeter away. As I'm stitching, I'm checking my lining. So let me show you what I did. I went ahead and stitched it. I'll just do the other side of camera, then I come back and show you guys. I went ahead, stitched the other side of the zip. You can see I've stitched it down. And now what we're going to do, we are going to measure, just go ahead, measure the center of your back. You put a line with chalk or something, anything you have around you. Measure the center of your back. So I'll put a line in the middle. So this is where we are going to put traps with the back. Okay, so let's do the other side. You're going to open your back. Make sure you don't sew with your lining fabric on it. It's something like this. Open it, and you're going to start from measure 10 centimeters away from the side back. You see? Okay. I'll put a pin where my 10 centimeters. From the center you measure 10 centimeters, and the other side you measure 10 centimeters. So you put a pin. That is where our traps is going to go. Okay. So from this pin, you just go ahead. What you're going to do now, I don't know whether you guys are really seeing what I'm doing. From where your pins are, you just put your one trap and pin. Oh. And the other side here. The middle of the pin and pin. This one is going to be very deep. And pin. You measure 10 centimeters away from where the zip are, from the down part. Put it, then this is where your traps are going to be. And now we're going to sew it. Okay, take your time, sew it, get the So now guys, you're going to measure 4 centimeters away from your traps. From where you left 9 centimeters, you mark, this is 9 centimeters from the zipper to here. Later on you measure 4 centimeters where you're going to start sewing your traps. I've never done this before. I'm just taking my time to do it on camera. And I did the other side on camera to see if it is going to work too well. It's gonna come out well, but it's perfect, you know. So if when you get here, make sure you leave up your sewing machine feet, not your needle. Okay, make sure your needle is always down. From where we left from where we measure 4 centimeters, we're going to stop there. A little bit more. Stop from your 4 centimeters. We're just making a square. Later on, I'm gonna put an X in the middle. Alright, now turn it like this. Bring it down. We're going to make an X. To these edges, back stitch. Make sure your needle is down. Turn it again. Bring it here to these edges. Yeah, just with. Bring down your needle, make the other side. and get it in with this back stitch. We are done, guys. We are done with the straps. Cut off your extra thread. Let me show the wrong side of the, see how it look like. This is, I'm just showing you how it look like with the wrong side of the back. You can really see the X there. This is it, just mark an X. As you can see, the both side is there. And we'll just go ahead cut up the this is my best part. We're going to start joining everything together, and we are almost done. Join a lining fabric. Just make sure these two lines are together. First of all, put it all together. Don't mind if these ones here are a little bit bigger. You just put the two lines for them to match. Is the sewing, the stitch that we stitch, for them to match. Okay, just go ahead, pin it up, pin the whole back, then we stitch it around. Make sure that you always leave your, you always leave 5 centimeters on your lining fabric, so you could be able to turn it around before that. So now guys, what I'm going to do, I will stitch everything. Remember always to keep 5 centimeters away from here, so that you'll be able to turn your back on, and also leave your zip half open. So let me just stitch this off camera, then I come back and show you the finished look of the back. So guys, this is the finished look of the back. As you can see, it's really cute. I'll just go ahead now, press it up. See, this is what it look like inside, 2 buckets inside, and we are done. Thank you guys for being here. I did not really show some of or every details, because last time I showed you guys how to box the under of your back. Thank you guys. If you love my video, please do not forget to like and also subscribe so you get notification. Share with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye. See you on my next project. Bye.